Hi everyone, this is Dhruv Bhatani here from FoneArena.com, and we're at the Sony booth at Mobile World Congress, where we're going to be taking a look at one of the new devices launched today. Sony launched 4 new phones, and this is one of the smallest in the portfolio. This is the Sony Xperia XA1. Let's take a look at it. So here we've got with us the new Sony Xperia XA1, which is one of the smallest devices launched in the new portfolio by Sony. This has a 5-inch display and rather large bezels at the top and the bottom. Over here you've got an 8 megapixel front-facing camera, and the phone makes do with on-screen control, so there are no capacitive keys here despite the large bezel. The entire front of the phone is very glossy and it comes in a variety of colors. The gloss panel and the glass panel on top in the glossy finish just seems to curve over the edges, and it really melts seamlessly into the bezels. Over on the right hand side you've got the volume rocker, and like the Xperia XA1 Ultra, the power button is very small, but there is no dome like finish here. It is a solid button, and the smaller size of the phone, the small button doesn't really feel all that bad. The ergonomics are good and it's not that hard to reach out to. Over on the left hand side you've got a tray which includes the SIM card slot, and there's also a micro SD card slot for storage expansion. Unlike the Xperia XA1 Ultra, this one might not have a dual SIM variant. You've got an NFC badge over at the back and Xperia branding. There's also a 23 megapixel rear facing camera and a single LED flash. So moving on to the internals of the phone, this phone is powered by a 2.3 GHz MediaTek Helio P20 processor, just like the XA1 Ultra. There's 3 GB of RAM, 1 GB lower than the Ultra, and 32 GB of storage. The phone is running on Android 7.0, and let's take a look at the amount of free storage at this booth. So out of 32 GB, about 11.68 GB has been used, but once again this phone has been used by quite a few people at the booth here, so you could probably expect around 22 GB of free storage. Based on Android 7.0, there's a lot of customizations by Sony, though this is very similar to what we've seen previously as well. So that was the Sony Xperia XA1 with a 2300 mAh battery. Some specifications include the 2.3 GHz MediaTek Helio P20 processor, 3 GB of RAM, 32 GB of storage, which is expandable. The phone will ship in a range of colors including gold, black, rose gold and white. We don't have any word on the pricing and India availability so far, but we'll be sure to update you as soon as we know. This was Dhruv Bhatani and Siraj from FoneArena.com. Thanks for watching.